incredible night of music on our iHeartRadio album release party with their brand new album, Music of the Spheres, out tonight at midnight. Now let's talk to the guys. It's Coldplay!
It's really nice to see people.
I know, it's so nice. First of all, I just want to say congratulations. This is a beautiful body of work. So congrats on that. And I just want to know, and for you guys, what is different about this album in particular that sets it apart from your others?
Oh, that's a great question. Thanks for having us. Well, each record sort of tells us what it wants to be in a way. And the last record we made was called Everyday Life, and that was kind of a very personal album we were trying to make universal. And I feel like this one is more like trying to make the universal personal. That sounds a bit bullshitty, but that's really the answer.
No, you know what's really special is that I feel like it just it just keeps going. It tells a beautiful story.
Well, thanks.
You're welcome.
Will you write that everywhere?
Yes, okay. I will. I'll write it everywhere. You got it.
You came back to us with Higher Power, and you even debuted a song on the International Space Station. How do you make that happen?
A lot of people in from the International Space Station.
Future astronauts with us tonight.
There was nowhere on Earth that we could play at the time.
Exactly.
So what's the next best thing, or what's even better?
What's the only available venue?
Yeah. And it was extraordinary speaking to Thomas, who was aboard the space station. He was able to see, he was able to have the perspective that I think that a lot of us crave, which is to see the Earth from a long way away and to see it as a sort of finite, extraordinary piece of the universe, a tiny corner of it that is extremely special and precious, and just amazing to have that perspective, and he communicated it so beautifully. So it was a really perfect way to launch the record, really.
He echoed all the things we feel about no borders and no separation and no difference. Ultimately, there's lots of beautiful cultural difference, but as humans that we all here together, you know. So he said that, and we agreed.
And we agreed. Well, actually, speaking of, you know, Everybody, No Borders, My Universe, which is your collaboration that you guys have with BTS.
Yes.
Great song.
Thank you.
Great song. It's in English and in Korean. So I want to know kind of how that song came together and how you guys made it.
Yeah, okay, it's a fun story. But I guess only one person's heard it, so we've got just... Or else everyone thinks it's shit.
No, it's honestly, can I tell you, it's so fantastic.
Thanks. Well, I'll tell the story because about 18 months ago, someone said to me or one of us, someone from BTS said they liked the band and they wondered if you'd do a song for them. And at the time I was like, I don't know, man, they're a boy band and we're a old, grizzled band.
The man band.
And then over time, I just kept noticing how much I really liked them, and I like what they stand for, and I love that they speak Korean, and they're breaking out all over the world. To me, that's like a good sign of where the world could go in terms of accepting each other. And so I just started to think about them a lot, and like every other person on the planet. And then occasionally, when we're in the studio, a lot of times songs just start by arriving with me for some reason, I don't know why. But occasionally we'll ask any producers that we're working with if they have any spare bits of music. And we were working with a producer called Bill Rocco, and he had this loop of music with a little bit of vocals, and I took it away, and this whole song just arrived called My Universe. And I was like, I think it's just for BTS. And then I played it to Johnny, Guy and Will and Max Martin. And they said, well, let's make it Coldplay and BTS. And so it just kept getting layered up from there. Johnny did his bits, and Guy, we all added our parts. And then I went to Korea for a minute in February, I think, and got to hang out with them for a day or so. And they did their rap and all the Korean lyrics. It was a true collaboration.
Yeah.
And the song is about people who are told they can't be together, And so we felt like, well, that's a perfect song for us and BTS to do.
It really
It
is.
represents everything. Yeah. Yeah. But no borders in love or life, you know? So that's how it happened. That was a very long answer, I apologize.
No, I love that. I love hearing how songs come together, how you get involved with other artists. I think it's really special. And that song is really, really special.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned Max and working with him on that song and the whole album. He's typically a guy that would work with a singular artist, not with a group. What changed within the band when you used Max? What was different?
Well, I think first of all, we had the most fun we've ever had in the studio with Max. You know, he's such a wonderful producer that he allowed us all to kind of relax and just concentrate on what we needed to do. You know, I certainly felt for me, I could just think, oh, you know, what am I going to do on the guitar? I didn't have to worry about production or anything else. It made it really relaxing.
Was it easier working with someone and taking the pressure off of yourself, a guy like Max?
I think it was, working with Max was interesting for us because it's so different from, what we might normally do. And I think we're really embracing working with different kinds of people more and more as time goes on. And, Max joined us and did a little bit of work on the previous album. We just did a very short session with him in Paris, and we just clicked immediately. We knew that this was somebody that we could really, have a great time with in the studio.
I have one more thing on Max. Can I finish on that?
Yes.
Because we worked with some amazing producers over the years, and it felt like it was the right time for us and Max, and it was, we've been around for a while, and it was great to have a producer come in who we revered from a distance for a while, and he made me audition demos for him, and so he treated us like a new band, so it was quite disciplined in a way.
That's so cool.
So we had to really, and we wanted to impress him, so it made us extremely hungry.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. Did you like that video? You can check out more over here. And don't forget to subscribe to iHeart right here. And if you're already a longtime fan, make sure you ring the bell down below so you don't miss a single video. Bye guys.